First of all, I want to say thank you very much for coming. I want to say thank you very much for the many Kenyans who continue to pray for me. I'd like to share with them that I do not fret in the midst of all these tribulations. I do not fret. And if I'm to share anything with Kenyans, is Psalm number 37. I submitted myself to the court of law to take plea. And as you may be aware, I pleaded not guilty to the charges, which are ridiculous charges that were leveled against me. And I'm grateful to the presiding judge or magistrate, I'm not sure which one, that I've been released on a free bond. But I think for me, what is important is not just pleading not guilty. I think I want to plead guilty to one offense. And the offense that I've done is that when I was being followed by suspicious characters, I ran away and took cover. The protocol that I follow in terms of the vehicles that follow me, the vehicles that go ahead of me, is something that I'm not ready to share with the DCI because I think that Kenyans are very aware that if you are being followed and you go report to a police station, you're putting yourself at more risk. So I have absolutely no regret. I think the DCI has been trying to peddle a narrative that all along I hid in my house. I'd like to be able to confirm that even if I hid under the bed of my mother or I hid under the bed of my house, I'm glad I'm here today to be able to talk to Kenyans because there are those like Jirongo who are not able to get away and they're not here today. There are those who are arrested like Albert Ojwang, who the DCI told us that he hit his head in the wall of the cells and that was the cause of his death. And we have not known until today exactly what happened. I happen to come from the Nyanza part of the country and the late Robert Ouko was actually an uncle. And he was taken just by a white car and we never saw him again. So if the DCI would think that for a moment I have any apologies to make to them for having escaped whatever those who are following me, then I'd like to tell them that they're free to arrest me for hiding, to arrest me for getting away from them, because by getting away from whoever was following me, that's why I'm standing in front of you today. Many Kenyans have not been that lucky to get away and talk about it another day. Having said that, I think I do want to share with many young people that if you're not aware, KICC was sold for 1,200 shillings and somebody had a title for it. In fact, those who know a little bit of history, in 2003, I was involved in taking KICC back. So 1,200 shillings, that's what KICC was sold for. I have the records, 1,200 shillings. And they had a title deed for it. I'd like to be able to inform you, I was in President Uhuru's government. And Uhuru Gardens, which is next to Carnival, there was a title for it by Nixon Korir, the current PS of lands. He had a title for that place, Uhuru Gardens, and it is President Uhuru who actually got that Uhuru Gardens back to Kenyans. I don't need to go to many others because Kenyans know the kind of titles that have emerged from all kinds of fellows. I don't need to go into it. So I hear somebody has got a title for my property called Dari. These guys are so good in getting titles that I cannot compete with them in getting titles. In fact, even if you have 1/4 of an acre of your own land, probably they can get a title for that. So really, I've seen them try to get this narrative that actually somebody else had a title for that property. And the interesting thing, even if there was an auction, how come it was only one person who bid? And in the date that nobody knows, and even after there was a court order stopping any transfer of that particular property, they were still able to do it. So with the people like Nixon Korir being the PS of lands, it is another Rap Mashamba affair. No pun, oh well, every pun intended. I don't think I have to tell Kenyans who a Rap Mashamba is. Every pun intended. So the person is Arap Chebet, who now is able to get over 100 policemen to come and occupy my premises. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. And we have seen time, not only in this country. There was a Mobutu Sese Seko. He used to order an aircraft, actually used to order Concorde to come and pick him from his house, the way you would order an Uber to come and pick you from your house. And Mobutu is in an unmarked grave somewhere in Morocco. So really, anybody can try to intimidate me, but they'll not succeed.